Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Let's Play Mafia 1. With the release date of Mafia 2 just around the corner on August 24th, I thought this would be a good opportunity to revisit Mafia 1.
Detective Norman, can I join you?
I know some of you haven't had a chance to play Mafia 1, and I thought this would be a good way to show you what you've missed.
Sorry for the delay, but I didn't want anybody seeing me, if you know what I mean.
What can I get you, sir?
Just a coffee.
Coming right up.
It's not my habit to sit with people like you.
Got a business proposition for you, Detective.
I ain't no businessman. And even if I were, I wouldn't be doing business with the likes of you.
I don't usually do business with your kind either. But this is a bit of a strange deal. Good for you and your superiors, and good for me. It concerns a certain kind of trade.
Trade?
Well, let's just say that I hold a high position in a not-so-legal organization. It's just the kind of organization people such as yourself would like to know a lot about. And I, on the other hand, for certain reasons, don't want...
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks. I have my own personal reasons why I don't want to be associated with this organization. It ain't too easy to leave this kind of business, if you know what I mean.
I think I know where you're coming from. You'll get a bullet in your head if you don't disappear quickly, right?
That's not the only reason. Got any kids, Detective? I've got a wife and daughter. I don't want them to have any problems because of me.
Yeah, well, I ain't just gonna hand out protection to any wop crook. You should have thought about them kids before, 'cause I...
Sure. Listen, I don't want something for nothing. So here's the deal. Does the name Salieri mean anything to you?
Salieri? It damn well does. You got something in common with him?
You could say that. I've worked for him for several years. Now he wants to rub me out. If you protect my family and me, I'll tell you everything. Names, dates, accounts, everything. Enough to put him away for life.
I ain't Santa Claus. If I go to the chief with this, I need to know everything you know. And I have to be sure you'll testify in court.
Sure. If you ain't in a hurry, I'll tell you my whole story. And all the deals I've worked on over the years.
Okay. I've got time, and I'm listening.
Now, first off, one of the things you might notice about Mafia 1 is, wow, these graphics are old. And that's because Mafia 1 came out in 2002.
I used to be a taxi driver. Even though I wasn't making much and I worked from dawn to dusk, I was glad to be working.
But with all things considering, I think the graphics have held up fairly well. Graphics have jumped leaps and bounds since 2002.
It was a bad time and some other people were worse off than me.
And, well, it clearly shows. But I don't find the graphics to be bad. I actually think they're still quite good.
It was that very taxi that drew Salieri's people to me in the first place.
And despite their blocky look, I still feel that they look even better than some of the new stuff today.
One day I was on my break and I was just hanging out. Suddenly I heard a tremendous crash.
Sam! They got me! Damn it!
Climb up and move. There's a taxi. We'll be okay.
Oh my God. He's got the gun tilted. That's the kill shot. He means business. That's the kill shot.
Move it. Come on.
Where to?
Anywhere! Fast! I hope you're damn fast. Faster than Sam here was.
I burned rubber out of there like a bat out of hell. It didn't matter where, just away from those gentlemen who were chasing my new customers.
Now listen carefully. We gotta shake these clowns behind us. If we don't do it, then we're done for. That includes you. Step on it, kid.
Okay, and looks like we're about to get started here. Now, one of the things you'll notice right off the bat, and this is the one thing that irritates me probably the most in all games of this type, is that no matter what car you're in, the enemy or the police are always faster. And of course, like you just seen right there, some slick, fancy driving will usually always get you out of a pinch.
We made it!
Good work, brother. Now take us to Salieri's bar. I'll show you the way.
But that's not the point. Alright, and now that I've gotten rid of our would-be pursuers, thanks to some fancy driving, we're now heading off to Salieri's bar. And this is where we get our first opportunity to marvel at the city and all its wonder. And of course, admiring some more of my fancy driving. And as I pick up speed here, I think I can. Oh! I meant to do that. Now, one of the complaints gamers had was the speed of the cars. They just felt that the cars weren't going that fast. And I can agree, but honestly, I don't think these cars were made for, like, top speeds. I mean, this is a time where, at least I think, you know, people were, like, going 40 was like, oh my god, this is so fast. You know, it's not like today. The other problem was the handling of the vehicles. And, you know, just look at the cars, you know, just by looking at them, they don't have power steering. And I'm not sure if anyone out there remembers what driving without power steering is like. And I can only imagine that it was even worse back then. You know, but that's not to say that from a game standpoint, you know, it's now a little frustrating because going up this bridge, I mean, there's a little hill here, and I feel like, you know, I'm just chugging along like we can do it, come on, we can make it. You know, it's like, we're almost there. I mean, it almost feels sometimes like, you know, you just get out the car and run up the hill faster than you can driving. But I mean, on the other side to that, there weren't that many hills in the game, so it's not like it's a big deal. And I know you guys just saw that, just another display of my fancy driving.
You ain't lost by chance.
You know, the random chatter right there, you know, I thought was awesome when I was first playing the game. At this point in time in gaming, there really wasn't all that much random chatter, and I thought it was really cool. The unfortunate part is that there weren't many voice tracks for random chatter, so when it did happen, occasionally you would hear the same thing over and over again. Kind of got annoying, but I'm hoping that's something they fix in Mafia 2. If anyone's ever played Dragon Age Origins, you'll know that the random chatter just at random points in the game just really helps the game feel alive. And I think that's, at least I hope that's what they're going to do with Mafia 2.
Finally, we're home. Wait here, friend. Sam will get you a little something from Mr. Salieri. Thanks for your help.
And I always find it funny, every time I get to this part, seeing him walk back into the bar, it looks like he has something up his, rather than being shot, and I just found the animation there just to be funny. And these guys right here, I don't like the way they're staring at me. They look like they're gonna start. And here we go. The heartbeats. Something's going down. I'm not liking this. Oh crap, he's reaching inside his coat. He's got a gun! Oh, wait, he already had a gun.
Mr. Salieri would like to thank you as well as myself and Paulie. It's compensation for the damage to your car and your services. It should be enough.
Yes, of course. Thanks. Give my regards to Mr. Salieri.
Mr. Salieri wants you to know that he is very grateful to you. If you ever need anything, you can come back and ask for help, because Mr. Salieri doesn't forget about friends who have helped him out.
Excuse me.
If you're interested, maybe we could find a job for you here. and it would pay well. We always have positions for guys as good as you.
Okay. I'll think about it. Thanks. Really thanks. I'd better go to fix the car and so on.
All right. I understand. Just think about it. And I hope it's clear that this matter is only between ourselves. You take care, kid.
When I opened the envelope, I almost had a heart attack. There was more than it would cost to do the repairs. But I didn't for a minute think about their offer. I didn't want to join some criminals, even if they had all the money in the world. It's better to be poor and alive than rich and dead, right? I was going to get my cab repaired and try to forget it all as soon as possible. As my mother always said, you can never predict what God has in store for you.